Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel Accounts Guru Cool. Learn accounting online. So today we are here with the technical interview questions. What's asked in the technical round? That's on the draft financial statements. And the question to us is that when you're reviewing the financial statements, you observe certain errors and towards the rectification of that, how you're going to do that errors related to the fixed assets, then how you're going to plot the journal entries for that, and considering that rectification journal entries, what will be the adjusted profit. That's all we have to discuss here. So request viewers to be with us till the end to get more insight related to this technical interview question. And in addition to that, if you are looking for any sort of training related to accounting and finance, you can connect with us on our email ID, that's accounts.gurukul@yahoo.com. So we'll jump towards the question. And this technical interview round questions related to the draft financial statements of accounts Gurukul for the year ended 31st March 2024 show a profit of rupees 30 lakh. The company policy is to depreciate all non-current assets at 25% on cost. When you are doing the review of that, you discover the following errors. The first, a machine which cost of rupees 5,50,000 on 1st April 2023 has been treated as repairs where as it should have been capitalized. Next, furniture bought on 1st April 2023 for rupees 56,000 have not been depreciated. The question here is that prepare rectification journal entries and what is the company's adjusted profit for the year ended 31st March 2024. That's the question from the technical interview round. Now, you need to take a pause and plot the rectification entries. First, calculate what's going to be the adjusted profit by considering all these errors, how you're going to do the rectifications. Second, plot the rectification entries, what you are going to do by end of that financial year when you are preparing the financials. You need to plot the journal entries and what journal entries you are going to do for that. So try to understand is that from this such kind of small uh, question, this is the one questions, but if you observe here, you are going to get the knowledge towards how you're going to do the rectification entry for that expense which debited towards the P&L, and that's your capex expenses. Then how you're going to do the rectification entry for that. Second, the furnitures which bought on that, the depreciation has not been charged, then what's the entry you are going to do with that? And the third, how you are going to do the corrections towards the P&L and what's going to hit to your P&L. Here, your FA knowledge also is going to test. Second, how you're good at rectifications from the journal entries. Third, how you're good at calculations from accuracy standpoint, and how you're going to confident to present the final profit by doing considering all these rectifications. If you solve at your end, take a pause, solve it, come back and see the answers for this, how it's going to be. Meanwhile, we will explain how it's going to be. Now, if you see here, the first, that's the draft financial statement of accounts Gurukul, the profit as per the draft financial, that's a profit as per draft FS, that's going to be, so we will plot how much is a profit as per the draft FS and then we'll jump towards that. So as per the draft FS, the profit is 30 lakh. Okay, that's the first one. Now the second, a machine which cost of rupees 5,50,000 on a 1st April 2023 has been treated as repair when where as it should have been capitalized. So any expenses, this is capex expenses, this is capital expenditures or capital investment instead of capital expenditures. And when we purchasing any capex, that need to capitalize, and that's going to be our fixed asset, part of our fixed asset towards the balance sheet. But here that's treated as a repairs and maintenance and debited to the profit and loss account. So ideally your profit is less to the extent of 5,50,000. So that's going to be add into your profit. And the rectification entry for that is going to prepared is that your respective that asset account, that your machinery account is going to debit to repair and maintenance account is going to credit. So this is going to hit to your asset, that's a 5,50,000, and this is going to credit to your repair and maintenance, that's towards your P&L. This is your first rectification entry you have to plot. Now this is going to be when you're crediting to your P&L, crediting to your expense, it means the profit is going to add repair and maintenance. So that's going to be add of 5,50,000. Now the next, furniture bought on 1st April 2023 for rupees 56,000 have not been depreciated. That furniture is purchased, that's capitalized, but depreciation is not charged for this entire year. And it's mentioned that the company's policy to depreciate all non-current assets at 25% on cost. So we have to charge the depreciation on this for the entire year. And the second, when this machine of 5,50,000 is debited towards the repair and maintenance, that's a P&L, it means that the depreciations has not been charged on that asset as well. So what we have to do is that when we done the capitalization of that asset, then we have to charge the depreciation on this 5,50,000 plus this 56,000 for the entire year. That's a 25% on that. And that's going to hit to our P&L. So that's the second entry we have to plot towards our depreciation account is going to debit to accumulated depreciation account credit. Now this is going to sum, that's 5,50,000 plus this 56,000. On this we have to charge 25% of the depreciations. That's a 5,50,000 plus 56. On that we have to charge the depreciation of 25%. That's our second entry we have to plot. And when we are debiting towards the P&L, then this amount is going to be less from our profit. That's going to be less from our profit. Now these are all the two rectification journal entries. And what is the company's adjusted profit for the year ended 31st March 24? Now, if you do the addition of all these things, you are going to reach at the expected or adjusted instead of expected, the adjusted profit For the year ended 31st March 2024 is 33 lakh 98,500. So this is related to the first from our series, technical interview questions on draft financial statements. So here we got to know that how we have to prepare the rectification entries, how the technical interview questions is going to be. Here we have to do the calculations of the depreciations, what the depreciation entry is there, how that works. Second, how we have to do the reclassification entry from expenses to asset, and what's the impact going to be on your financial statement, and how we are going to know what's our true profit. So when you're purchasing any capex, that need to do the capitalized, that's our fixed assets. And if anything such kind of capital expenditures we are doing, then when we are purchasing any asset, then we have to ensure so we are doing the capitalizations for that and not taking towards the P&L. Second, depreciations, we need to check either on the all the assets that depreciation tick is there. If the depreciation is automatically calculating in the ERP, when we are doing the capitalizations, we have to ensure that depreciations is checked for that assets and the rate and everything we have mentioned, or else at the end of the year we are able to get all the surprises. And for that, the FA reconciliation is going to be the important, what's there as per our fixed asset register versus what's there as per the books of account. So that's the way we have to plot the answer if any such kind of technical interview questions asked by interviewer or ask such kind of questions in our assessment. So we have to plot the journal entry and we have to confirm what's going to be the adjusted profit for the year ended or as per the provided periods for that. So that's from this, that's the first questions. We are going to come up with such kind of more questions towards that. I hope you already done the working at your end and plotted the answers. If your answer is correct, then that's going to be the good. And if it's not, you can continue and go through with this till the end to have a more insight why your answer is different and what's going to be the correct one. So thanks guys for being with us till the end, and request viewers to like, share and subscribe our channel to get a more insight related to accounting and finance. In addition to that, if you guys are looking for any sort of training or any consultancy related to accounting and finance, you can connect with us on our email ID accounts.gurukul@yahoo.com. Thank you.